How's it going, K-Man Shoppers? Oh, God! You sent another one. Lorenzo from Current County Phone Flingers, aka Big L, sent me another package. And before we open up this package, I want to clarify. I did not pay for this package. This was sent. He sent it to me out of the kindness of his heart. And I also want to preference this by saying I asked him to print me 2 little pieces for the crossbow. Just some, you know, low-profile bow arms. And then he ended up sending me this. This box is a lot bigger than bow arms, so I have no idea what's in here. He said I'm gonna like it a lot, but in return, I'm finally gonna be sending him a package. It's literally right off camera, so once I get some bubble wrap, I'll have that sent out to him as well. I don't think it'll be nearly as cool as the stuff he sent me, but we can only hope. But before I open this, I do have 2 things to show you guys. First is something that you guys are probably going to be very familiar with. It is a T-238 grenade. So if you're somehow not familiar with these things, it's pretty much a Nerf grenade. Now it's originally meant to work with BBs or gel balls, and it works like an actual grenade. You pull the pin, you throw it, and then it's impact activated, so whenever it hits the ground, it flings everything with these little catapults built into it that fling whatever's inside of them outward, and hopefully it hits something. There's another version of this grenade that is timed, and another version that is just a stun grenade and doesn't shoot stuff out. It just makes a really loud noise, and it's really bright and annoying, and you probably don't want to use that if you're photosensitive. But this is the one I wanted. I've wanted this since I was maybe 8 years old. I don't know when these things came out, but I've wanted one for years at the very least, and I finally have one. And I may need 3 more of these because I need to load up my grenade pouches on my vest. I have another idea on how I can fill those out, but that's for another day. And as you guys may know by now, the double shot is of course one of my favorite blasters, but this is only one version of it. This is the over-under version, personally my favorite version of it, but I finally bit the bullet and bought a good old-fashioned side-by-side double shot. This thing is just such a vibe. It's so cool. It's a lot smaller than I remember it being, but then again, I was like 7 years old and my body didn't adjust to size very well. So yeah, this thing's pretty small. But it is basically about the same size as the over-under one. It's a bit thicker. She a bit thicker, but yeah, I like this a lot. But 2 more things before we move on to the box. To preference when this video is being recorded, I recently made this post on Instagram. Actually today, I made this post today on Instagram. And this is an update on the crossbolt mod that I'm doing. I'm doing a custom paint job if you don't know. And if you don't follow me on Instagram, you really should, because stuff like that gets posted there, updates on projects and whatnot that are not yet ready for a full build. And of course, when that crossbolt is done, I'm going to be doing a whole video on the process and an overview of the mod itself. And then if you're not aware, which I'm not surprised because YouTube does a bad job of notifying people when there's a community post, I did make a community post recently. I will link it in the description, and it has some pretty important stuff in there that I think you guys should take the time to read. But if not, then you can just stick around, and nothing's really changing. I just had to get some thoughts out, and yeah, it was pretty nice for me to actually get that out there. So I'm gonna open this on camera, and then I'm probably gonna move this back down to the floor to make room for this stuff. And I fucking hate this knife I'm using. I should just be using baby knife right now. But I don't feel like getting my keys. This knife is the reason that I fucked up that paint job you just saw, because it's not sharp enough and I wasn't able to get a clean cut on my masking. But other than that, I also just fucked up because, well, you've seen the post. If you haven't seen the post, go check the post and that'll explain a lot as to why I'm upset at this razor. And why I'm upset in general, because I just did a really dumb thing, and that's really it. We're in. Oh, there's an out of darts bag on top, or is that just paper? Then we got some paper. Oh, that's heavy. What the fuck? Modded. It's a modded Sonic Fire Strong Arm. I already have one of these, but it's stock. What mods are in this? Okay, that's all the same. Uh-huh. Okay, hold on. This feels so cool. You can never really actually dual wield. Ooh, well, actually, no, you kind of can. kinda can, yeah. So I guess you can dual wield these, but this has a really... This back end is so heavy. Well, we gotta fire it, but we'll save that for the end. Bianca over here wants to hold it. It's heavy, isn't it? I like how I have 2 Sonic Fire strong arms, but I don't have an original one. Sonic? It's just the name Sonic Fire. Because there's Sonic Ice, which is blue. Yeah. Alright, well let's see what else is in the box now. So right on top we got this. I haven't even gotten to what I actually asked for yet. For more paper. What the fuck? What the fuck? Yo! Wait, what the... He sent a whole nother crossbow! What the fuck? What? What? Why? Why did you send me a whole nother one? But I almost don't want to attach this bow arm because I'm afraid I may need it at some point. Well, actually, it looks like it was removed. There's already some stress marks in the plastic. I don't know if that shows up on camera. This is crispy. This is clean. This is cleaner than the one that I own. Oh, man. I can tell that this is stock too because this is heavier than the original one. So I know all the locks are still in here. When I took all the locks out of my other crossbow, there is a massive noticeable difference of weight. It was so much lighter. So just that little bit of plastic you remove when you take out the locks, if anything, also just makes it a much nicer blaster to hold. And this, why? Well, this is neat. Bianca can play with that for a minute. My favorite mag. Another 18-round drum mag. These were only included with the, I forget what it was called. I think it was like the Alpha Trooper refill pack or something like that. Like an N-Strike refill pack or something like that. But I already have one of these. This is the 18, yeah, I think this is an 18-round drum. But I already have one of these. And... oh man, yeah, I love this. I have 2 of these now. I can, if I get enough of these, I can actually use these in a war, which I'm really excited for. Oh man, you just made me real. The stuff he sends the coolest stuff. This is why he's part of the Fun Battalion. This is why I officially inducted him into the Fun Battalion. It's great. Oh, here's one of the things I needed. Alrighty, and then these are the little baby bow arms that I asked for in black to go with the color scheme I'm going for on the paint job. And I thought it would have been really funny if he sent me all this stuff and then forgot to send the one thing I asked for. But yeah, this is literally all I asked for. And then he ended up sending me like 3 other really cool things. Why did he send me another crossbolt? These are solid too. He printed these really solid. What did the sending one think of them? She's quality checking them. They smell good? They taste good. Yeah? Quality? Alright, good job, Lorenzo. Cinnamon bun approved. So I gotta do two things before we leave. I gotta put that magazine in something, and I gotta abuse Ramsey with the strong arm. So let me grab some darts. Cinnamon bun, what are these called?
Jalapeno darts.
The best darts money can buy.
Cup.
Do you want to show them your cup? This is Bianca's favorite cup. It's a knockoff Stanley, which I would argue is better than an actual Stanley. And it's full of cherry Pepsi right now.
It was full.
Well, it was full, but now it's watered down. But I got Liquid Death, and this is the best flavor. And if you think otherwise, you're probably wrong. It's not cold. It's warm now, but that's okay. 6 darts. And I gotta say also, besides just being good darts, they look really cool in the Sonic Fire Blasters. So this makes me so happy. And then he lubed everything up. You can see the white lithium grease, which again, I'm not a fan of white lithium grease, but you take what you can get. It works. And yeah, so, oh yeah, that draw is a lot heavier. All right, Ramsey, here you go. Oh yeah, that is so much heavier. Maybe he put an orange Modelworks kit in here, or it's just an upgraded spring that he has in here. But that feels really nice. So, Foam Blasted from Germany recently made a fly point shell compatible strong arm cylinder. And I wanted to have one printed for me by Lorenzo so that I could chuck it in my Sonic Fire Strong Arm, but I was afraid of breaking my Sonic Fire Strong Arm because it's a rare blaster, and I really don't want to mess it up. But since he sent one to me that's already modded, I might not feel as bad if this one gets broken. And if it does get broken, I can take parts from that one and have a nice shell-fed strong. Oh man, I want to do things. I want to do more to this. I want to build on this. But now, of course, this is a strong arm, and strong arms have slam fire. And with the modified spring, let's see how this fares. That is really loud. Oh my god. But it's so fun. It has like a nice satisfying click too on the prime. There's something it's just a bit more satisfying on that click. I don't know what it is about it. But I really love this, and oh man, that's so cool. This is just so cool. And now the next 3 minutes of the video is just gonna be me loading this 18 round mag. You know, I hear they call it an 18 round mag, not because it holds 18 rounds, but because it takes 18 hours to load. I'm complaining, but this is nowhere near as bad as how it must be for the Easy-E mythical drum mags. Those things must be a pain in the ass. And I know they are because I've seen how you have to load them. Fully loaded 18 round drum mag, and well, the only mag fed blaster I have here is the Sentinel. So, you know what? Why not? I like that. What do you think of this, honey? How do you think this looks? Honey? Huh? Alright, so 18 rounds out of the Sentinel in the 18 round drum mag. Pointed at Ramsey. How much we got left? 3 more. Last one. Oh, no, one more. Ooh. Finicky. Ha, I got you guys. 18 round drum mag. If you can find one out in the wild, I highly suggest you pick it up. It's so much fun. Yeah, no, that about does it for this video. This was a pretty quick little supply drop inbound video that I wanted to make for you guys because I got some new stuff. I got the box from Lorenzo, and of course, whenever I get stuff from him, I gotta show you guys. And I'm gonna do this also just when I have stuff that I've collected over time and just let you guys know what I've gotten. I also usually just let you guys know on Instagram anyway, but gotta make content, so yeah, I also just enjoy sharing what I get with you guys anyway, so I do love these videos a lot. Other than that, yeah, we are done now, so go ahead and subscribe to Lorenzo. He actually did make a YouTube channel recently, which I will have linked down below, as well as his Instagram, and thanks to him for sending me all this stuff, of course. And of course, if you like this video, make sure to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and hit the bell notifications if you want to be notified when I make more content, because doing so does encourage me to make more content, and I will see you guys next time. Later, Kmart shoppers.